Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Alex. It's funny that I'm here, but I'm here. It's my first time ever doing a video to put on YouTube. I'm scared. I'm afraid. I don't know what to say. I actually know what to say, but I don't know how to put it because this is something new. I don't like cameras. Sometimes I like to talk, but I don't like cameras. I don't like my voice. I don't like how I look on camera, but something happened to me. Something happened to me that prompted this whole new me. And I don't know. Maybe there's somebody there that needs to hear, or somebody there that probably has to be heard, and the person is stalling like I am or like I was. But every signs that I saw was pointing towards this angle. But well, glory be to God, I'm here today. I know some of my friends, new ones and old ones, will probably see this video and they'll be like, what is this, Alex? Yeah, it's me. Like Dr. H quote will say that people don't change, people only become what their future holds for them, or what they should be in the future. I guess I have not changed. I'm still Alex, but I'm now a new person, and I've become what I was meant to be. So I don't know how to start this. I just opened this, registered this YouTube channel. My wife helped me because I don't even know how to register a YouTube channel. I had to give so much excuses why I can't start. But something happened. I'll tell you two stories. Something happened that made me start today. So I slept for a few hours. Usually I sleep like 3 hours maximum. Every 3 hours I wake up. But this time I think I slept about 2 hours and I woke up. Usually when I wake up like that, the middle of the night, I start to write. I start to like have some kind of imaginations. So some of them I will write down, and some of them I'll be like, don't worry, tomorrow morning I'll remember and I'll write it down. But this time I think it was about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I woke up and I was up till 6 in the morning. And usually my wife wakes up at 6. So she told me, she woke up and she was like, babe, have you not slept? I said, no, I haven't. I don't know. I slept for a while and I couldn't sleep more. Like, what happened? I said, I don't know. At first I had a dream, and then secondly, I think I really need to start this YouTube stuff. And she was like, babe, start it. And I was like, I don't know how to go about it at all. And she was like, just start somehow. And I said, okay. And usually she will go out and try to make her food to eat. So, and that morning time was my time to sleep. So I actually slept and then woke up late at about 9 o'clock, and I looked beside me and I saw I saw this mic. I saw with a letter on it. Something was written there. Maybe one of these days when I know how to take pictures, because I took a picture of it, maybe when I know how to attach picture to a video, I will post it there so people can see. But anyways, I took the picture of the video. I took the picture of the package, and then I called her and I was like, babe, what is this? And she said, you have to start. There is no excuse anymore. At this moment, I got really scared. At this moment, I got really scared because I know I have to start. I feel I have to start. But I have excuses, but now I don't have no more excuse. I don't know what to say, why I'm not starting. And so we try to fix this whole thing, set it up like this stuff and that stuff, and all these things are new modern technology. I don't know about them, so I'm like a little bit old school. I'm not that old, but I'm old school. So we went to the market to buy light because the light was not very clear. My laptop camera is not that clear. I don't know, it's old laptop too. But why I'm trying to say this is that when God wants you to do something and you keep running and running and running, He will always point you towards what He wants you to do, and He will put it in your conscience to see it. You will see it, and He will make provisions, and you keep running, and people will keep telling you. There was a night I was actually chatting with a friend, a high school friend, and suddenly a friend from nowhere, like a childhood friend that I have not spoken to for, I don't know, maybe 18 or 20 years, maybe 18 years, and he sent me a friend request on Facebook, and I saw it immediately. Something told me that this guy is going to tell you what your high school mate is telling you, and I was like, okay, I won't answer him yet, I'll just skip it. And I traveled to another city and came back, and finally I decided to talk to him, and he actually told me the same thing, and everything they were telling me was similar to what my wife was telling me, that it's high time, it's time you start. So I don't know how many minutes I should do, but I have a plan to do maximum 15-20 minutes. So now it's already 7 minutes, so I'm going to go back to the reason why I want to do this. So I had a dream. I'm a dreamer. My friends, my family, they call me a dreamer. I dream a lot. So I had a dream that it was just, I think it was like 8 months or 7 months after I got married. I had a dream, and in this dream, it was the end of the world, and it was what we believers call rapture. It was the end, and Christ came, and people already left. It was on the news. There was like this thing we see in the movies. It's not the first time I've had this dream. I've had it, I think, 3 times before. I think before, like 4 years ago and 2 years ago, and this time I had it again. But this one was more instructive. This one was I don't know, it was clear, or maybe because I was in a better situation with God, and so it's like I understood something out of this one. The other ones actually scared me, but this one was different. So in this dream, Christ came. It was all over the news, and people were crying and stuff, and I saw myself that I was still here, and I was shocked, and I was like, and I was telling somebody, I don't know, somebody was close to me, and I was like, why am I here? Why did Christ come and not take me? Like, why did Christ come and not take me? And a man came to me, kind of an older, I think he was older, with beards, and then he came to me and he was like, come, stop complaining. He says, stop complaining. People are gathered. They are waiting for you to come and talk. Christ will come again. This is our opportunity to rally people together and get them ready for Christ's second coming. I was like, what are you talking about? It's not my business. I'm not a pastor, and I don't have time for making this rallying around anybody. I'm telling you that Christ came and I'm here. Do you even understand what I'm saying? And he was like, don't worry, he will come again. But now people are waiting. They already know you, and they are waiting for you to come and speak to them. And I was like, please leave me alone. I'm not interested in that. And I started, like, I wasn't crying. I was disappointed at Christ for coming and not informing me and not taking me. So I woke up. I was scared. I was starting to build back my relationship with Christ, and I was wondering that why this dream? Like, why this dream? But I even, it's been maybe 5 months now, and I still remember that man's voice, what he told me. I can still draw his face. Even I can actually guess or sketch what he was wearing. And then I slept back. I didn't pray. I was beaten, and I slept back, and I had the same dream. Same dream. No need to explain it. Just same dream. Same man came to me, told me the same thing. And I was complaining still, feeling very disappointed. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Why are you disturbing me about these people? Let everybody fight for themselves. I don't understand. I'm telling you that Christ has come and gone, and I'm still here. And it's like, don't worry, he will come again. But these people now need to hear. Now they believe because of what has happened. They believe now, and they need to be ready, and they're waiting for you. They already know you. Like, know me from where? Like, what's my business? Who am I? I woke up again, and this time I prayed because I was scared. I've been a bad boy all my life. Like, not all my life. Like, from childhood, I was a good boy. My dad brought me up in a very godly way. But like every one of us, we grow up and we know the truth, but we like toss the truth aside and live our life. Sometimes we just want to see, not like we don't know the truth. We want to see what is out there, and not everyone comes back from this. Some people are not lucky or fortunate. I wouldn't use the word lucky. Some people are not fortunate to survive that other side. Some people actually die. I had friends that actually were brought up the same way I was, and some of them didn't make it out. Some are still on the other side. I won't say in the world because all of us are in the world, but some of them are still on the other side, and it's risky because when I was on the other side, my biggest fear was dying and going to hell, or dying without being ready. But now I have no fear. It's completely different. Now I have no fear of death. I don't fear to die at all. So then it was my biggest fear. So dying without having good relationship with Christ, or getting to repent of my wrongdoings, lots of wrongdoings. I have been, like every one of you that probably watch this, I've been, for some people it's not, they won't say it's bad, but for me now I can look back and say no, it was horrible. But however, in my dream, this last time, after I had the second one, I prayed, and I was like, God, and I don't know why you will come twice in one night and not take me. And now I know that I have a better relationship with you. And even in my dream, I was conscious of that because I was ready and I was disappointed at you. But I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not fully ready, or maybe I'm not fully, or maybe my relationship is not what I think it is with you. But please, nothing is more important than me knowing that you are always there for me, and that when you come, that I won't be here. And I made this prayer. I said, I don't care what it is, if it's a house or car, even if it's my wife. I actually said that. I hope my wife doesn't kill me for this. I said, even if it's my wife, whatever it is that will make you come and leave me here, I don't want it. I was like, I don't want it. I want you to take it away from me so that I don't get distracted. And then I slept again, and I had the same dream, the same exact dream. And this time I wasn't there to see this man. I was just like the Bible predicted. I was out there. I saw people living in like light inside. They were like light, a symbol of light, but in human shape. They were all ascending to the sky, and there was this glorious figure who I perceived was God. He was attracting. It was like a magnetic light. That's what that was attracting every other light to himself. So he was attracting every other light. So every other light was coming from east, west, north, and south. But he was like in the middle. No face for the human figure, but in form of light. The hand, the head, the legs, and even the clothing, something like a covering, but it was all light. And I embraced his feet because that was the best I could do. I couldn't even look at. I actually only saw his form when I was like being attracted to him, but I didn't see like his face because it was not possible. It was all light. So I just embraced his feet, and that was the happiest feeling I've ever had in my whole life. It was the happiest feeling I've ever had in my whole life. It was like at that moment I knew I had family members. I knew I had father, mother that I loved. I knew I had my wife. In fact, I remembered my wife very much. I remember my wife vividly. I didn't know where she was, but I remembered my wife. But I didn't miss my wife. I didn't miss my family. I didn't miss my siblings that I loved so much. I didn't miss my mom or my dad. I didn't miss anyone. It was like every part of these things that made me happy was inside of me. So I didn't have to think about them or need them. They were like inside of me. I was filled with some kind of, I don't know, it was absolute peace and joy. And I woke up, I still had that feeling when I woke up. And I woke up, I was like so bright. My wife was like, what happened to you today? And I was like, babe, I had a dream. And I told her the dream. And then I told her the part that I didn't even miss her. And she was like, what? Well, I said, I don't know how to explain it to you. I didn't feel like I needed to miss you or I needed you. I felt like you were inside of me. Like everything that I needed to be happy was inside of me. It was joy unspeakable, and since then I've been having these I don't know, should I say a burden? Yeah, I've been having this burden that I just have to I have to speak out. I don't know, discuss a lot of things, misconceptions about God, misconceptions about the Bible, misconceptions about Christ, like from my own point of view, not from a pastoral point of view, not from a bishop or archbishop or priestly point of view, but from a person, a child of God point of view, from a person that barely knows much. Because the problem we have these days is that most of the speakers we have know too much. So because they know too much, they really cannot. People that are on a kind of a different level cannot relate to what they are saying, because what they are saying is just out over there and like high up there, and we can't relate because we can't even comprehend it, because I don't know if it's for, I don't know how to put it, but the fact is that I want to, not this Bible number quoting stuff that say if you don't know what verse of the Bible you're talking from, then you. Once I was having an argument with a man, he was a pastor, and every time I had an argument with him, I would quote the Bible but without the verse and the chapter, and he would tell me, send me the chapter. And somebody on the comment section would be like, are you not familiar with the Bible verse that he just quoted? And he was like, send me the Bible chapter. So I was wondering, is it that until I quote the Bible chapter or verse, then you will understand that the word that I just wrote out there is actually from the Bible, which we call the Word of God. So there's so many styles, so many ways and pattern that people have presented God that is just, it's not attracting the people he died for. The people he died for are not being included. They are not being attracted because the message is I don't know. The message has been distorted. So I don't know. I will try to talk more like an average person, because I'm an average person. I don't know how to talk in the master's way. So I will just talk like an average person that has the Spirit of God, or that knows God to a certain level, that is in a relationship with God. And when you're in a relationship with a person, it just keeps growing depending on how much time you spend with the person. That's how relationship works. It keeps growing based on the time that you spend together. So let me not bore you for now. Let me just end here. But that's what this channel is going to be all about. That's why I named this channel The Beloved Ones, because the beloved ones are the ones that have been abandoned. They've been ignored. Now Christians are, so-called Christians, are in the church, in the doors, all closed, while the ones that Christ actually died for are there, sad, in pain. And I go out a lot. I go out to where normal Christians don't go, and probably some of my church members might probably have seen me somewhere and they'll be like, maybe he has a double life. But that is exactly what Christ seemed during his time. They perceived him to be a double life, a double standard, or double life living person. He was hanging out with tax collectors. He was eating with sinners. He was talking with prostitutes, people that had leprosies, that were a no people. That was who Christ was. He wasn't out there dining with the mighty and all the timbers and caliber men. He was dining with the people, average people, normal people, common people the people that he loves. So I don't know how to go about this, but I don't know if you probably want to hear more, because I'll be talking about a lot of things on this channel, not just about relationship with God, but relationship with human beings, one another. I'll talk about money. I'll talk about gift and talents. I'll talk about so many things, and I want to make it a channel that we can all like interact, not just me. I want to make it we can share thoughts. I can even invite people on this thing. We can talk, we can argue constructively, dispute. You know, the old Christians argued. They talked about everything. Now you don't talk about anything. You talk about something you're I don't know what they say, that you're not humble. So I don't know how. I don't even, this channel I have not, it's not monetized, so this is not about money. I'm not doing it for money. I have other stuff that I do to survive and take care of my family. But maybe in the future, if I have enough listeners and what have you, maybe then I will monetize it. But right now there is no description, there is nothing. I don't even know how I'm going to post this, because my sister's husband, my brother-in-law, was the one that helped me to put up this whole thing just to make it. So I'm going to try and see if I can do it. So if I'm able to do it today, I'll post it and share this one, and then maybe the next one will be a little bit better. And please, I don't know if you can subscribe and also click, I don't know, this is what they call it, notification button, so that when I have a new video you can get notified. Or better still, just cram the name of the channel. It's Beloved Ones. So every time you can check on to see if we have something new. You can like the video too, and also share. I'm shy that people might actually believe me and share this video, but it is what it is. I'm here. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you for, I don't know how many minutes, 27 minutes. Wow. Thank you for staying tuned, and please comment. And if you have any topic that you would like me to discuss, or you have a question about anything at all, the things that I don't know, I have people I can ask, and I also can do research. I do a lot of research online, that I can do few research and ask questions, and even to help me to study more, to know more. And so if you have questions, even if you have a prayer request, you can write it down, and I have people around me too that we can always pray for you, and will believe that something good will happen. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Good night.